Hello everybody, I am the Invertabarian and this lunatic is of course everybody's favourite wee man! Say hello wee man! Say hello!
Hello!
Hello! And today, me and the wee man are talking crabs! Snippy, 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 snippy. Crabs! Crabs! So as anyone who's watched the channel before knows, I use these old storage jars for my salt and freshwater pools. Now, the other morning I got up to discover the crab I'd seen the night before going into the pool. Its shell was abandoned at the bottom of the pool, the crab itself sitting at the top. Upon checking, the crab was still alive. The crab was removed and reintroduced to its shell, however it was showing no interest in going back into its shell. I was starting to panic by this point because I didn't know how long it had been out of its shell for. I came up with the idea of introducing the crab into this bucket filled with this substrate and a collection of shells. Crab in the middle, shells around the outer edge. This was then placed back into the tank and left until the crab had settled on a shell. It of course picked a shell that was too small for it, so I was desperate for it to move into a larger shell. So I monitored and observed and watched closely this crab, and later on that night we caught this on camera. Then what was really cool was right after the shell swap had finished, I put in a bit of food and this one set about eating right in front of where the camera was sat, so I was able to get some really nice feeding footage. So here's that also for you to watch. for as long as I've been keeping hermit crabs, which realistically isn't that long, I've been really keen and interested to see the shell swap for myself, and fortunately I was able to rig the camera up and catch that taking place. So for those of you that were curious as to how they swap shells, there you go, you've now seen it. So yeah, really happy. It's now into a larger shell, looking really good, and hopefully with the few wee tweaks I've made to the water pools and the netting and such like, hopefully such an event will not occur again. So we do thank you ever so much for watching. If you've any comments, questions or queries, do pop them down below and we shall do our best to answer them. In the meantime, be good, be kind, take care of yourselves, and thank you ever so much for watching. So bye bye from him and a bye bye from me. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe. Bye. 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 Fishy juice! Fishy juice in mouth.